My new boss saw my college thesis in my portfolio and said, "I wrote this exact paper 20 years ago." I laughed nervously. Yeah, great minds think alike. He didn't laugh back. His face went completely still, and he tapped the cover page with 2 fingers. "No, I'm serious. This is my research. Word for word." My stomach dropped. I'd spent 8 months on that thesis. Sleepless nights in the library, breakdowns at 3 a.m. My advisor called it the most original work she'd seen in years. It got me honors at graduation and a publication in a respected journal. That's impossible. I wrote every word myself. He opened his laptop and pulled up a PDF. Dr. Aaron Whitfield, dated 2003. The exact same title as mine. He scrolled down. My introduction appeared on his screen. Line for line, paragraph for paragraph. 20 years before I was even in college. My hands started shaking. I don't understand. How is this possible? His jaw tightened. Did you buy this paper online? Use some essay mill? Because if you did, come clean now before I call HR and have security escort you out. I didn't buy anything. I researched this myself. I cited every source. My advisor approved everything. He turned the laptop toward me. Then explain this. I stared at the screen, my brain short-circuiting. Every citation I used, every argument I made, every conclusion I drew, all there in a document created before I was born. "Who was your thesis advisor?" he asked. "Dr. Patricia Clemens." His entire expression changed. The anger drained out of his face, replaced by something worse, recognition. He closed his eyes and let out a long breath. Of course it was. "You know her?" He didn't answer. Just opened a different folder on his desktop and started pulling up more documents. Emails, photos, articles. Patricia Clemens was my advisor too, back when I was a grad student. She encouraged me to pursue this exact research, told me it was groundbreaking. He pulled up a photo of himself from 20 years ago, standing next to Dr. Clemens. After I finished, I submitted it to 3 academic journals. She said she'd handle peer review. Every single one rejected it. She told me the field wasn't ready for my ideas yet, that I should shelve it. I felt sick. I trusted her. So I moved on. Got my doctorate in a different area. Never published that research. He looked at me with something between pity and rage. She kept it. All these years. She's been giving it to students piece by piece, recycling my work as theirs. But I wrote this. I remember writing every single page. I believe you, and that somehow makes it worse. She probably fed you the sources, guided your research questions, shaped your arguments in meetings, made you think every idea was yours when she was just recreating mine through you. I thought back to every advisor meeting. Every time she steered me toward a specific database. Every time she suggested rewording something. The way she'd light up when I made connections she'd been subtly leading me toward. "I'm going to be sick." He pushed a trash can toward me. I felt the same way when I figured it out. Saw your thesis and your application materials and thought someone was playing a cruel joke. What do I do? What do we do? Because I've been waiting 20 years to nail her for this, and you just handed me the evidence. He pulled out his phone and started making calls. First to the university's ethics board, then to the dean, then to someone at the academic journal that had published portions of my thesis. My phone buzzed. A text from Dr. Clemens. "Heard you started your new job. So proud of you. You've come so far." I wanted to throw up. Over the next 3 days, everything unraveled. We compiled evidence. He pulled his original thesis from storage with time-stamped drafts. We found 6 other students who'd written suspiciously similar papers under her guidance. The university launched an investigation. Dr. Clemens tried to claim coincidence, that multiple students independently arriving at identical conclusions proved her teaching method worked, but the emails destroyed her. She'd been sloppy. Same suggested outline to different students across years, same annotated sources, same feedback comments copied and pasted. She was fired within 2 weeks, forced to retract every paper she'd published using stolen work. Her tenure, reputation, and career gone. My thesis was retracted too. The journal publication revoked. My honors designation under review. Dr. Whitfield testified on my behalf, explaining I was a victim. The university eventually cleared my name, but required me to submit new original work for my degree to stand. So at 24, I'm rewriting my entire thesis from scratch. Dr. Whitfield offered to be my new advisor. My former dream mentor is in academic exile, and my boss is helping me rebuild everything she destroyed. The worst part? I still remember the pride I felt defending that thesis. The validation when it got published. All of it based on work that was never mine. Dr. Whitfield told me something last week that stuck with me. "You're a better researcher than I was at your age." Clemens saw that. That's why she used you. But this time, when you write it, every word will actually be yours. That's worth more than any stolen honors. He's right. But damn if it doesn't still hurt.